Couch, Naptown Wing Chun.
Shawn, McGuire, Naptown Wing Chun. Technically, we put the plan together about 2014, even though we've been training together, almost
longer than that.
Yeah. Actually originated as kind of like a joke, you know. Like, we started getting onto the forums and stuff like that, so, I don't know.
I was sitting in bed one day and I just made a Facebook page, put him as the administrator or whatever.
Yeah.
And we just started clowning, just making videos. Eventually people started catching on.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely got bigger than what I expected it to. I mean, we're at 5,000 likes just on that page.
Yeah.
It started out with like maybe 10, you know? And now we have people hitting us up sometimes, like come to train, but I wish it was more.
That we're open. We're really a great group of guys, even though, you know, our persona doesn't seem like it sometimes online. We keep it real, you know.
We train with everybody, and I mean, we don't care what lineage, the politics, what we don't care. It's just come down, train with us, just get a workout in, and we always have fun doing that.
I think you can't have Wing Chun without Chi Sao. I think it's what makes us unique as a system in itself, you know.
Yeah.
It's actually a good practice to do. Obviously, you'd still want to do some sparring or, like, you know, competitions to test your abilities, but I definitely do think it is valuable to our system.
If you're not doing Shiso, then I feel like you could do like Tan and all this stuff, but it'll just end up looking like karate or something. Like really learning how to like move and manipulate energy and stuff is really what we specialize in. You have to Shiso a lot, you gotta play a lot, you kind of start figuring out the things that you like doing or that you're particularly good at. I mean, some people have a different set of attributes than the other. So I mean, trying to copy exactly what this person does all the time might not actually work for me.
Every individual's their own individual, right? Has their own character, you know? So
personality is a big thing.
It definitely actually adds to your abilities because, like I said, everybody learns different, everybody hears things different, so you have to explain it to them to understand, so you have to find different ways that makes Wing Chun work for them, especially, you know.
It's the highest level of learning, they say, anyway.
Yeah, right.
So, I mean, if I can break it down to you or this person over here, and it's, you know, if somebody's not getting it, then that's where I have to figure out, like, well, what's the common ground here? Kind of really get into the details of it.
And on top of that, you learn new things for yourself, you know?
Yeah.
By explaining different ways of how to do things. So definitely character building.
In my opinion, I think a lot of people point to the pushing and the Popeye. Steve was very big on Popeye, but he's big on like moving people, push, pull, left, right, up, down, and like you just don't see that a lot through other lineages. Like they're usually just cut, just like line. Like he has like a lot of, again, like
body manipulation.
Yeah, moving people around and really controlling center. Ultimately, he's really smart, like breaking down. I mean, his whole system is like,
Genius.
I mean, it's big, but if you follow it, like the pieces just fit, like one after another. Going out to the yard and like really meeting Sifu and like all the guys and all my seeings out there and stuff, like, I mean, they're killers, man. Like they're some of the best I've ever touched hands with, like ever in my life. We've been to the UK, all over the States. I mean, I couldn't find anybody else that holds a candle to those guys, you know. So I mean, if you want to be the best, you got to train with the best.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's why I was out there.
They got some,
as much as I was.
They got some hidden legends in the yard.
Yeah, man. Some really good people out there, and really good guys too. So I mean, like character-wise.
Definitely needs to step up and just put all that politics shit down. Otherwise, it's just going to be stuck in a little bubble that it is.
Yeah. I mean, you said it best. Yeah.
You know,
more people need to just go out outside of their four walls of their school and train with other people. I mean, if you want to see anything grow outside of what it's doing now.
If you don't test your stuff, you ain't going to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you it's a big world out there, you know, everybody has their different ideas, and, you know, people are going to hate it, people are going to love it, but, man, at the end of the day, you should just go out and train, meet different people, because regardless of what you see online, man, I mean, once you get face-to-face with people, man, it's a good community, you know what I mean? So, I would like to see all that stuff just disappear. You know it's not, but I think over time now that the internet is coming together, that Wing Chun is going to grow a lot bigger. You know, I think it'll get better over time. You know, people are starting to now guard the rice bowl, you know, so much, you know. So I think time will take care of that, you know.
I mean, I wouldn't be the level I'm at if I didn't have this training partner all the time. Like, we would, middle of the winter, out in the garage, first thing in the morning, like just training like 3 hours straight, drilling something, you know, and like, you know, you need people like that to help you grow. I mean, a lot of people give credit to their seafood, which of course, you know, he taught me the system, but it's these guys that are like sweating and bleeding with you. And if you don't have people like that, I mean, no matter what seafood's teaching me, if I don't have anybody to play with it, then I'm not going to get any better. So, I mean, your training partners are just as important as your seafood. Come play.
Yeah, come play.
Yeah, we're bored out here, man.
Yeah. I do like to give a shout out to my boy Clint Loy's up in Fishers, Indianapolis Wing Chun. I'm sure most of you probably already heard him. He's been in a lot of videos. My guy Jeff Jaquez, if you're ever out in Huntington, West Virginia, go visit him. He's a good dude. He's a killer. He's a killer when it comes to that cheese out. Other shout outs, you know, especially my crew, you know, I got Steven, you know, we got Wes and Brian, you know, I love them. They're my family, you know. Still, once again, they add to our skills, you know.
To the pot, yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not even our students no more. We got to that point where now they just train partners, we just bang out, you know what I mean? But hey, man, come out to Indiana, man. We host, we take care of our people, you know what I mean?
We'll put you up.
So,
and all the LA guys too.
Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Ken for doing this shit.
And thank you, Ken.
You know what I mean? He's a killer too.